Ka taia he oranga tangata mana uhi whakairo o nā tāne o te awa o Whanganui ki te marae o Te Ao Hou.
For us here, this is a life dedication. It's not a pit stop. We're not here just stopping by and just getting what we need and then we're out. Nah, we're here for the rest of our lives. At the moment, we're just keeping ourselves busy in the carving shed, upholding the vision of our space, the vision of our marae, and that vision is to maintain our Whanganui carving style and our narratives.
Ka rongo a te ururangi rau i te wairua tutuki ki te hanga i ngā pau kai awa mo tōna marae.
We've given ourselves about 2 years time frame to carve the marae. We're slowly chipping away at it. Inside here at the moment, we're just carving a pau kai awa, so that's the front post. And then we're going to get ready to carve the amo. Inside there's going to be various pau as well.
Come into a space like this is where we are developing those 30 years of wanting and waiting. Well, now it's time for them to flourish and come into fruition. All those 30 years of standing around, what the heck am I doing and what are we going to do now?
E mātai ana a Jason Parani ki te oranga tonutanga o ngā mahi whakairo ki roto i ngā rangatahi o Whanganui.
That's probably the most exciting part of it for me, is having young people here and being able to take the bull by the horns, if you like, and make it happen for us, where we were sort of just followers, well now they're leaders.
For me, just being present with it, being connected to it, being one with it. The rākau is you're actually dealing with atua. It's different than you're dealing with humans. I find it quite easier dealing with atua, dealing with that realm.
He koha hoki e nei mai whakairo ki te tautoko i te oranga tonutanga o tēnei marae i raro i te mana o ngā te tūpo'o. He wero hoki tēnei mō rātau i ngā āhuatanga o te ao ki runga i a rātau.
In between, we just sort of do our own taonga, sort of just because, we got to have some financial sustainability. It's not easy being a self-employed artist, but we do what we can to get by. We get help from the marae and they support us when they can.
Oh yeah, that's the normal stuff. The petrol in the car, the trip over here, getting up in the morning, just like every other 9 to 5 job, but we're 9 to 3, so that we can have a bit of time in the morning for our families and we can have a bit of time in the evening for our families.
Ka taia e nei kai whakairo ki te wakamai I te marae mo te katoa o ngā āheinga kai o rātau ringaringa.
Being here on the marae, living on the marae, flowing into the marae way of life. Our whakairo here has been a big part of that.
Well, this is going to be the kōruru for the front of the pau kai awha. It was Jim's idea was to, rather than the kōruru, bring this year as the waka pākoho. He's normally for our river wakas. He's the front of that waka. And being river people, he thought it'd be appropriate for us to go a little bit different and do something like this. So that's been my pleasure of being able to try and bring that fruition or that dream of his to life.
Ko te manako ia ka ea te hanga whakairo nei a te mutunga o tēnei tau, nā wai ka wakarākai anō ko te waka o te ora ki Whanganui. Te Kakenga Kawiti-Bishara, Tai Uru News.